Hey everyone, I just wanted to do my second video today. Don't normally do two in one day. I think I did two in one day the first time because I wanted to have an introductory video. But this one is going to be lighthearted and funny. The whole reason I started the YouTube channel was so that I could reach out to family and friends and have them kind of still be around with me. Goodness, I have a fly in the house. You can tell it's summertime and we keep the doors open on occasion because that fly just went straight in my face. Gonna have to get the fly swatter out. Anyway, I wanted to talk about what made me start this channel in the first place, and that's being a mom, letting people in on my life that don't normally get to see it every day like I do. And the reason I call it Double Trouble is because I have twins. I'm a mom of four kids. Oldest is 9, then there's 6, and then I have 3-year-old twins. They are potty trained, and that brings me to the first part of the funny talk, is what it's like to have potty training 3-year-old boys in the house. Now, I'm surrounded by boys except for my daughter. She's 6, but the rest of the children, we have of the 4 children, they're all boys, and then of course my husband, and there's pee everywhere. It's a boy thing that they never, ever, 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 ever grow out of, is when they pee, they can't seem to get it in the toilet. I don't know, I mean, being a girl, we sit down, so we don't necessarily have that problem, but the men in the house, even the little men, they pee everywhere. I'm telling you, I clean the walls in places I can't believe I have to clean. I mean, how did them little pee-peers squirt that much pee all the way up there? But they did. And it's disgusting. So that's the first thing that's just like, hilarious in my world. I have to find it hilarious, otherwise I'd cry and go crazy. Boys, the other thing that they like to do is they always touch it. Girls don't seem to always touch it, but boys always touch it. They've always got their hands on their pants, and it's not necessarily a play thing. They're not doing that. But they do, they just always grab themselves and hold on to it like it might fall off. Maybe, they saw me and realized I didn't have one and thought maybe I better hold on to this thing. That's the only thing I can come up with. You can tell I've got kids because if you look here, yes, that's a crayon coloring book. My list here, it's written in a colored pencil. So my house is just inundated with toys and playthings and colors and crayons and anything to occupy the children to have fun. You listen in the background, if you listen very carefully, you'll probably be able to tell what it is. Oh, look, see, the birthday balloon's still alive. And so that's a couple weeks old now. But you'll, it's a week old. You can probably listen very carefully to the TV in the background and be able to tell who's on TV right now. And I've got a 3-year-old pushing my feet because there's not enough room for him to wiggle on the floor. He likes to roll around on the floor and like do this army crawl thing. I don't know why. He's been walking for 2 years, so I don't know why he thinks he's gonna crawl everywhere. But that is something that's special about twins, is the pretend play. I noticed it with singles, they pretend play, and they do it pretty well by themselves too. They'll pick out like a doll or a dump truck and they'll make it have a story, like a whatever. But the twins, they do it with each other, so it's really, really funny. One person will be the army guy and the other guy will be the bad guy, and they'll make up an entire story, each being a protagonist and an antagonist, or 2 protagonists, or whatever. They so far, thank God, cross fingers, cross the fingers, never both decided to be antagonists and destroy stuff. While they like to blow things up, it's usually in the name of good. So, good job, Mommy. Pat on the back, pat on the back. Sharing is caring. They not only share with each other, they share with me. I know one of you guys know the story that I told you about with the slimy Doritos. That's a real story. He still does it. He thinks it's quite a bit of fun to shove food in my face and try to get me to eat it. Like, here, Mommy. And it's because he loves me so much, not because he, wants to treat me badly. But it's pretty gross. It's a boy thing. They like being gross. Something that I just got told today was I put the colored pencil in my mouth. I was holding something with one hand and something with the other hand, and I didn't have enough hands, so, you know, you like animals do and stick something in your mouth. So I was holding the pencil in my mouth kind of like this. And my 3-year-old informed me, Mommy, colored pencils aren't for eating, they're for coloring. Yes, baby. I love you. Last thing, they're sweet. Boys in general, more so than girls. But the twins are sweet. I've got lucky there. They will just randomly tell you out of nowhere, I love you. They tell that to each other. I think probably the sweetest thing I saw out of this week was that they were holding each other's hands to walk, like down the street or in the road or something like that. One of those kind of things where you would hold hands with Mommy. They were holding each other's hand. That was really cute. So, thought I'd share some funnies with you, a little fun in the life of me. Talk to you later.